Hey folks, welcome to another segment of my First Look series where I take a look at a brand new game and help you decide if the game is a good fit for you. My name is Drunkonlife, I'm your host, and today's game is a game called Flotsam. It's a early access city builder kind of a thingamajig where we attempt to build a city on the water and try not to drown in the process. It has a lot of RimWorld and oxygen not included elements to it. It's a pretty fun game. As cutesy as it looks, it's a lot harder than what it looks like. It's an early access game from Pajama Llama, first iteration of the alpha, so there will probably be more developing going on as time goes by. It's a little bit bare bones, but it also means that there may be a bug or two as well. We might encounter a bug or two. If we do, I apologize. I played this already on Twitch for a couple hours. Did not have a bug. I did not see any bugs. So I'm not completely new to the mechanics of this game, just so you guys know. If you'd like to see my live playthrough, I'll leave a link in the description below for you. But anywho, let's jump right into the game and see what's what. See what Flotsam has to offer. Let's see, well, that's it then. Garbage floods wiped away our village. Perhaps we should stop sticking on these useless rocks and go explore. Who needs land? These endless blue waves, that's all we need. The flooded world is our oyster. Let's polish this plastic into beautiful pearls. If only we weren't out of fuel. What shall we call our new town? Snorkel Bay. You know what? I've always wanted a town named after me. We're gonna call this Drunk's Town. There we go. That's good. All right, so we're gonna get started here. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all the tutorial stuff. Basically, the way this game works is we have 4 different resources. This might change as this is an early alpha. We're gonna go ahead and set up some buoys here. Some buoy markers. I'm gonna make it swim. You can actually swim. Once you get ships, you can actually put the buoy markers and tell them basically where you want to scavenge. We're gonna go ahead and scavenge. First of all, we'll scavenge this right here. This is gonna give us some plastic waste. You know what? Maybe we should shrink that down. Yeah, we're gonna shrink it down. Maybe to right there. 75 plastic waste and 2 wet wood. We'll go ahead and do that. Let them scavenge all that out. And we'll go ahead and get another buoy. Tell them right here, this is 26 wet wood. We need the wet wood. We need the plastic for building, the wet wood to do things like desalinate our water. We have lots of water here, but we can't drink it. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Go ahead and do that right there. 53 wood. So we'll go ahead and get our guys. Our guys are jumping out. They're going out into the world. Start off with 3 people. Sammy Flot, which seems to be like... he might be a developer or something, because I always see him in all of the games that I've played so far with Flotsam. He's a torpedo. He moves faster, and he has a temporary rejuvenated feeling. As you can see, a lot of this feels a lot like RimWorld. You can prioritize all of your stuff. Right here, salvaging stuff around buoys. We can prioritize that. We can also prioritize fishing duties, howling duties, cooking duties, water gathering, desalinating duties, as well as crafting at workshops, construction, finally landmark salvaging. That is a landmark right there. The way this game is set up, and before I explain that, I'm gonna go ahead and start building, because as you can see, this guy right here, whatever his name is, Sammy Flot, he's just like hanging out. That's what they do. They're just twiddling their thumbs when they look like they're about to fall off. We're gonna go ahead and set up, go ahead and get some construction done. We have 15 plastic waste, so we'll go ahead and get it started right here. I'll go ahead and drop this as far as I can. There we go, right there. We'll go ahead and get it started for that. Okay, so as far as, well, let's go back to this real quick. So we have 3 guys. Raz Fish-Based Tackle. As you can see, he's a hungry hippo. He gets hungry faster. He also has a temporary rejuvenated feeling. And Looter, who's, look at that, man. Nice hairy man, all ready to do whatever. He's a torpedo as well. He moves faster. These actually change. They all have their own little quirks or whatnot. We can tell them not to swim if we want to. I don't know why that is. Perhaps there's enemies later on. I haven't gotten beyond the 2nd level, so I don't know. All right, so this is the map right here. And basically the objective is we're gonna collect as much plastic and stuff, start building our city on the water. And eventually we're gonna find a mast, and it's gonna carry us into this where there's some friends we can actually recruit. And we'll continue on till right here. We'll just look, there's animals. We can, lonely seagulls need friends too. We can eventually get oil. more friends, and it just keeps going on and on. I'm kind of curious. I think this might be where it ends in the alpha, but I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. We're gonna go ahead and get it going. Let's speed this up a little bit. The game is kind of a slow game. It just kind of moves at a very beach-like pace. If you've ever been to the beach, you know what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and get our drying racks up. Drying racks are going to be very important for us early on because we want to dry wood. Without wood, we can't do much. Dry wood, that is. We have lots of wet wood, but we need dry wood so we can do things like create a distiller, as well as build a boat. And boats will allow us to do things to salvage more rather than jumping in the water and swimming like this guy right here. We can choose between two recipes, either dry wood or dry fish. As you can see, we got some fish right over here and some, looks like 3 or 4 different things of fish. This right here is a point of interest. Eventually, we're going to have to go there because it has a mast which will allow us to sell into the next deal. We're also going to get 4 rope out of the deal and a metal scraps. Metal scraps are very much research points. Can't get them right now because we don't have any metal scraps, but this is what the research tree looks like for now. It's probably going to be expanded later on. I ended up choosing fish kebabs because that adds to more nutrition. Very tasty. Probably should have done water because I ended up dying of thirst my first 2 colonies. So there's that. And we'll go ahead and dry some more wood here. Here we go. Storage is an issue. As you can see, I have my storage capacity is almost at 100 of 100. We're going to go ahead and build some more stuff out on here. And I kind of wish that they would just allow you to queue it up, but they're not going to let you do it. They're going to make you like work a little bit at a time. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Got drying racks. Woodworking shed will be next, so we can make things like wood and rope. Firewood is good for desalinating. It's desalinating the water, as you can see right here. It removes salt from seawater to generate fresh water for large amounts. All this water and we can't drink it. If we drink it, we'll go crazy. That's what they say. And look, I can actually do it now. We'll go ahead and do it. Get that going, that distiller. And the next step after that will be to build, where is it? A workshop. Just need 1 of 6 wood. Hopefully we can get that going. Should be able to get that going fairly quick. Well, these just keep appearing. Knock those out. So the most important parts, what I've found, you know, obviously in survival games, you want water and food. I got 22 water right now, 36 food. It actually starts you off with a little bit of food to help you out, you know, to kind of get used to it. We got 35 canned food. Eventually, we're going to have to survive off all these fishes that are jumping in the water. I learned something new, speaking of that. Fish, when you say fish, plural-wise, what you're basically saying, is that can I go ahead and do a word working shed? I can. We'll go ahead and get that going right there. The plural form of fish is fish, right? Unless there are 2 types of fishes together, and then they become fishes. It's kind of like deer. You know, deer that's singular and plural, and he's just like hanging out. What's he doing? Am I full already? Looks like I am. Once we get this up, we'll get some rope going, and then set this on auto queue. Kind of like deer. You know, deer is single and plural is deer. You can look at the deer over there. It could be 1 or it could be 50, right? But if you have 2 different types of deer, that changes things. We're going to go ahead and queue up 3 ropes, and then we'll just do this on auto queue right now. There we go. Tell them to give us firewood infinitely. That's what we want. Auto queue. There we go. And we'll water an infinite amount of water right there. Got that. We're going to end up building a pier here in a second. We can already do it, so we'll go ahead and do it. I think I can go about right there. A mooring point for our salvaging boat as well as our fishing boat. Once we get a salvaging boat, we can actually start to speed this up a little bit. Fishing boat is obviously important for water. We'll go ahead and build a little bit more of a pier here. Do I want to come this way? No, I want to go this way. You know what? Can I come out this way? I don't think so. Yeah, I can't go out that way, but I can go out this way, right? Yeah. There we go. There we go. We'll build another mooring point here in a second. We'll eventually get to do a salvaging boat. Eventually salvage all this stuff, but right now I think the smart thing is to get all this plastic out of the water. Thank goodness that people are such polluters. Otherwise, this game would never have happened. These folks would be stuck on a rock wondering what the hell to do. Do another pier. I think I'm going to wait. Got 4 of 12, 3 of 3. We got more of this stuff that we can go ahead and haul in. And we'll see if we can get this going. 69 of 100 in our storage. Storage is kind of an important thing. Once we get once we can salvage the boat, we can actually move and just rock this joint much more. 4 of 12. We got 15 water, so we're okay. You know what? Maybe I should pause this. Let's go ahead and pause this for a second. Can I turn it off? I can turn it off. I'll turn it off and try to get as much of this going on. Since this is a let's play, I'd normally just let it go willy-nilly and just kind of go when it goes. I'll go ahead and pause this as well. There we go. Maybe they'll continue to expand out. Where are our buoy markers? Oh, we don't have any buoy markers. Well, that's a problem. 13 of 9. Let's go ahead and tell them to jump off here. Take off, eh? We got another buoy marker right here. We'll go ahead and get these guys swimming right over here. 10 of 8. 17 and 15. Okay, there we go. Maybe they can start doing stuff. They swimming? They are swimming. All right. Cool. Cool. Back to the thing. 4 of 12, 10 of 3. So all we need is more plastic. Lots and lots of plastic. Hopefully he'll be able to swim over here and give us all the plastic so we can get a salvaging boat. Once we can get a salvaging boat, we are good to go. Tell us we're not running out of space. We're almost out of space, but not really. I'm hoping that I can grab enough here before I have to... 8 of 12. All right, 10 of 12. One more and we are in business. Hopefully he grabs some plastic and not some... he's grabbing... Is he grabbing plastic? He is. He's grabbing plastic. Feels good. 90 out of 100. I could build another storage unit, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Instead, I'm going to build a boat right here. Here we go. Salvage that boat. We got a boat. We'll go ahead and turn this back on. Turn this back on as well. Maybe I can build another mooring point as well. And we can. And we will. Right there. Here we go. 2 mooring points. Maybe 2 salvage things. Maybe a fish. Got 26 fish. We're okay right now in fish. Not real worried about it. Not real worried about it. Especially, look at that. The world is our oyster. The sea is just brimming with fish. Don't need to really worry about that too much. We need to make beds as well. It's not really important. I don't think. I'm not sure. Are there moods affected by not having a bed just yet? Hey. Cooked fish, cooked mussels, sushi, canned food, dried fish. And that's his diet. Okay. What's this right here? Focus camera on the building. Focus camera on character. Nothing in his inventory. We're just going to move right along. All right, so we've got this right here to actually work your boat. You got to do salvaging stuff around buoys. So we're going to go ahead and get that going, as well as Looter can jump out there and do it. Maybe he'll go out to the water. I think he will. Maybe he won't. Wasn't that weird? Let me make sure that I did this right. Landmark scavenging. Hauling duties. Huh. We got a beautiful boat here. If anybody wants to use it. Guess we'll just wait. Go ahead and build some more piers. Come over here. Looks like a straight line. And I might end up building a couple drying racks here for the fish as well. Do a small house, which really just looks like this right here on the water. a bedroom on the water. How's my 100 of 100? There we go. Maybe we will build a bed. Should I put it right here? Yeah, we'll put it right there. And just get this going. I wonder why my salvaging boat, no one's captaining it. Seemed like it would be better to salvage. Oh, you know what? I forgot. There we go. I am such an idiot. All right, so we are going to come out here and expand that out. Drop that right there, and we will remove this buoy. There we go. Yeah, that's for the buoy marker for the scavenge the ship. So someone should jump in here. Here he goes. And there he goes. Very nice. All right, so we'll have a bed here eventually. A small house, as they call it, or in Canadian friends, a house. A home for your drifters where they can rest. Probably need to build another boat, which I still don't have enough stuff. I have 9 of 12 and 11 of 3. So we're looking okay. We just need more stuff to salvage. Probably build another boat. I could build fish right now. I got 19. So I think I'm okay right now. Could probably do a couple more drying racks. Good for drying wooden fish. Probably do that here in a second. Right, now another thing, now that we have a scavenging ship, we can actually salvage. See, that's just as easy as just telling them to salvage right there. They'll go out there in just a second and salvage it up. Give this some the more. We'll build a sail, and we can sail off into the sunset at least until the next map. So that is a plus as well. I'm going to go ahead and do that so I can show you what happens when it does. Still waiting on a boat. 9 of 12. We should be able to. What wall do we have in here? 9 of wood. Dry wood, that's in the wood shop, and this has 7 and 3, so we should be able to get another scavenger. Another ship here in a second. Once they finish hauling this off. Let's go ahead and set that up. For hauling, we'll go ahead and get him on hauling as well. Fish bait. Tell him that's the most important thing. And that's our house right there. A small house. As you can see, it looks just like a house. Just what you would expect. Hope it didn't rain. Let's go ahead and get a couple more drying racks. Put one right here. There we go. Get them busy on that. He's going to go ahead and haul off all this stuff. And we should have enough here in a second to do what we need to do. Could build another pier. We're just going to hold off. Get all squirrely with this, man. I end up wanting to do more than what I need to do. All right, so it looks like we have 4 dry wood. We got 14. And this we can probably search for more wood, and there's some more wood right there. Go ahead and tell them to go ahead and scavenge that. It's 52. Here we go. And what does this say? 17 water. I guess that's what it's giving me an alert. Town inventory. There are not enough houses to accommodate all drifters. I know this. I know this game. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Let's check him out. right, well, I'm done here. If you like this game, this is a game called Flotsam. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. I think it's $24. It's out in early access. Hopefully they'll do more to it. This is a fun game. It's kind of cutesy. I can imagine it doing pretty well. There's a lot of stuff open to it as far as what it could be like. What was my yeah, I'm way overweight here. Whatevs. At any rate, my name is Drunkonlife. If you enjoy these kind of things, you can always subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. You can tell me how much you love or hate this game, and you can give me a big fat thumbs up if you want to as well. It helps the channel, all that. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great day, and I hope you all enjoyed this. See ya. Bye-bye.